Good morning, sir. My name is M. Tanish. I am studying 6th standard, roll number 24, A section. Now I am reading a story. The story name is The Talkative Tortoise. There once lived three great friends, a pair of geese and a tortoise. One summer, the scorching sun rays dried up the their lake, and they decided to leave and look for a new lake. But the tortoise could not fly, so the geese thought of an idea where the tortoise would have to bite on a onto a stick, which would be carried by the two geese. The only condition was that the tortoise should not open its mouth, or it would meet a trouble fate. Soon the geese rose into the sky, with the tortoise holding firmly on onto the stick. Remember, no talking, said the geese to the tortoise. One witnessing this, animals on the ground started laughing at the unusual sight. A flying tortoise, they shouted. Unable to control his anxiety, the tortoise spoke out. What are you laughing about? What are you all laughing about? Oh no, I'm falling, screamed the helpless tortoise. And so the poor tortoise came crashing to the ground, only to be saved from the death by her thick shell. If only I would have kept my mouth shut, I will be in a new lake with my friends, thought the tortoise, as she slowly began her journey to find her friends. Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir. My name is M. Tanish. Now I am reading another story. The other story name is Two Frogs. A group of frogs was traveling through the woods, and two of them fell in a deep pit. When other frogs saw how deep the pit was, they told the two frogs that they were as good as death. The two frogs endured their comments and tried to jump out of the pit with all their might. The other frogs kept telling them to stop and that they were as good as dead. Finally, one of the frogs took heed to what other frogs were saying and gave up. He fell down and died. The other frog continued to jump as hard he could. Once again, the crowd of frogs yelled at him to stop the pain and just die. He jumped even harder and finally made it out. When he got out, the other frog said, "Did you not hear us?" The frog explained to them that he was deaf. He thought they were encouraging him the entire time. Thank you, sir. Then I will read one more story. The other story is My name is M. Tanish. Now I am reading another story. The another story is The Man and the Tree. One day, a man climbed up a tree. While climbing up, he did not realize how tall the tree actually was and kept climbing up. On reaching the top, when the man looked down, he realized that climbing down from the tree would be not easy as climbing up. He could not think of any way of getting down without injuring himself seriously. He asked the people who were passing by to help him. But nobody could think of a way of bringing him down safely. Soon, quite A few people gathered around the tie tried to help the man, but no one knew what to do. The man remained stuck on the top of tree. Just then, who was walking by, saw this sense and wondered what was going on. People standing around the tree and tree told Mullah about the situation. Oh, Mullah said, I'll get him in no time. He took a long rope and threw one edge of it up, telling to tie rope his wrist. Everyone wondered what Mullah's plan was. When one of them asked him, Mullah replied, just leave it to me, it's a great plan. When the man had tied the rope tightly around his wrist, Mullah pulled the rope with all force. As soon as Mullah did this, the man fell down from the tree and hurt himself badly. The bystanders were shocked at this. They turned to Mullah and asked, what did you do? What a silly plan you had. Mullah replied, well, once I did actually the same thing and saved someone's life. One man asked him, is that true? Obviously, replied Mullah. The only difference was I saved him from a well and not a tree. Thank you, sir. The next story name is Blue Jackal. Long ago, there lived a cunning jackal. One day, driven by hunger, he strayed into a village in search of food. On seeing him, a pack of dogs ran after him. Terrified, he dashed into the house of dye merchant and accidentally fell into a tub of blue dye. The jackal stained blue from head to toe. Later, when he got back to the jungle, all the animals started at him in shock. They had never seen such a strange and beautiful animal before. Seeing everyone confused, the jackal thought of an idea. He proclaimed that he was sent the rule over the animal kingdom and guard its animals. The animals believed it and proclaimed him as their king, the jackal as their king, and then appointed the lion as his advisor, the tiger as his guardian, and the elephant as his doorkeeper. But his work was not done. For the fear of being recognized, he drove all the jackals out of the forest. The new king then ordered his subjects to hunt for him and do his bidding. The animals used to bring all kinds of fruits, meat to him, and the Blue King lived a life of luxury. One day, Blue King was enjoying himself. A pack of jackals passed by and began howling. Unable to control his natural instinct, the Blue King rose up and howled to glory. Hearing his cry, the jungle animals realized that they had been fooled. At once, they chased Traitor out of the forest, and the cunning jackal never turned again. Thank you, sir.